Hello, welcome to part 1 of my video review of a Pentax MX. This model follows the KM, KX and K2 trio and was inserted in the professional segment of the camera DSLR market. The most distinguishable thing about this camera is its mechanical shutter. It doesn't require batteries in order to work, and the batteries only feed the light meter. Attached to this camera is the Pentax M series 50mm 1.4. It is a remarkable lens. It is very light and it provides very good results. The camera is very well finished and it is entirely constructed in metal, as you can see. This is camera top, this is the back, and this is the bottom of the camera. Coming back to our initial position, this Pentax weighs 495 grams, camera only, and I'll show you the mirror right now. Here it is, the famous Pentax K mount, and it is in relatively decent condition and in working condition, by the way. Putting the lens back on. This camera only operates in manual mode, unfortunately, or fortunately. I do enjoy manual mode cameras. And for shutter speeds, it has this dial, this shutter speed dial, which goes from 1 second to 1,000th of a second. Unfortunately, this shutter speed dial is very tough to move. You require some strength in order to operate the shutter speed dial, which is one of the main drawbacks of the camera for me. In this shutter speed dial you also have the altough dial, which you use by pressing this small button right here and rotating the ring or the dial. Also here we have the frame counter window, the lever, the film advance lever, the rewind knob and the rewind crank, which are all finished in a very good and beautiful metal. This shutter button has a lock, which you can see right here. When turned around here you can take a picture, and only when it is turned to the right it is possible to take a picture. The film advance lever is quite smooth and the machine is not very noisy. It is in fact more silent than most average DSLRs, I would wager. And as you can see, the shutter speed, the shutter advance is very smooth and doesn't require any strength at all. About the altough dial, it goes from 1600 to 25 basically sensitivity. What can we also say about the exterior? This is the self-timer right here, and it also doubles as a depth of field preview, which I suppose is visible right now. Part 2 of the video will continue to cover the external and the interior design of the camera.